Hello everyone, we are here in Hyderabad at the Velocity Chess Academy where we have our international master Krishna Teja who is going to show us around. So Krishna, thank you so much for inviting us here. It's lovely to see all the players and also you so involved. So would you like to show us around?
Yeah, this is the parents' waiting room.
Okay, so this is a waiting room.
Waiting room for parents. So these are 3 rooms in academy. So this is the first room.
This is the first room.
Yeah.
Okay. So these are different rooms for different coaches.
Yeah, it depends on the
Classes.
batches. In the second room.
Okay. So this is the second room where you can see.
This is the main room.
Okay.
More place. And this is the lunch and dining place. So okay, after the lunch they'll do.
So even in lunch they discuss chess.
Yeah. So yeah, this is the third room. Now it's not needed. In future, the main thing is we actually plan to have everything we constructed. We took for lease and because one batch I decided to have only 15 players.
Okay.
So like whenever you have more batches, that's the plan. Maximum we can do for 2-3 batches.
Right.
So yeah, that's why they only in every room they can only sit 15 people with comfortable. Yeah,
Right.
that's the plan.
Okay, so Kirtika was telling me that you are so involved with the players when they are in a tournament, right? There were 7 players from your academy playing the nationals, and you spend almost 1 hour.
Yeah, first of all, I have to thank my coaching team.
Yeah.
I am not the only coach. Earlier, I started my academy. I thought, okay, I'll just handle. I only take full-time students.
Okay.
I don't do camps or anything. Who wanted to work throughout an year? Because as a player, I suffered this. Like when I was player, I wanted to take coaching. So they were either academies where they have knowledgeable coaches who give us work how to do chess and all, and they give material and all. Or there are coaches outside who have good chess knowledge who can give classes for us. But those coaches are not starting academies. They are like doing IMs or GMs, doing camps. So I was somehow frustrated. Like I asked many of my seniors to start academies. So everyone was in online classes and I'm busy. So yeah, when I started coaching, I realized I decided I wanted to do offline. So as a player, whatever I missed, I wanted to do it as coach. So when I thought I'll just take 10 to 15 students and stop taking. We took some, but later on I realized after maybe 6 months or 8 months I started academy. Same play, okay, you will have class here, morning 10 to evening 5. The same time there will be tournaments going on. You cannot help everyone. So slowly I realized, okay, we need team. So then I tried to find other IMs, but no title players were not interested to do offline coaching. So I was finding 2200, so like whom I know very well and passionate. So one after one, 2 more coaches joined, 2-3 more coaches. So yeah, for now the point is that point of time we don't need that many coaches. But I gave online classes to one coach, me and the other coach was handling. So slowly when students are increasing, every coach who is doing online class are involved in offline. So that was the plan. So because of the coaches, that day I have to tell before penultimate round. After the 10th round of under 17 nationals, we all of our academy players. I also played Bangalore triple round tournament.
Yes.
So like it's a fun like team event. It was great. So after coming back Monday, I came around 9 o'clock or 10. I slept for some time. Wake up at 1 o'clock. From then, the 3 players playing in Europe. I took classes like for them. Then after that, I took classes for these guys. After that, I was preparing for one more girl who got 8th in me from our academy. So who got 8th in our 8th. So and Kirtika. So until 10 it was going on.
Wow.
So this is only happening because the other 2 coaches are handling here. So where earlier stage we got some criticism that okay only we came here for IM though we don't want to take class from others and all. But only when there is a team, then okay if someone is taking care of here I can talk to them.
Right.
Even now like last 10 days after under 17 there is a tournament in China.
Yes.
Belton Road. So one of my students was playing Saryu.
Yes.
Today she missed women grandmaster now. Last round she need to make a draw.
Yes.
So she lost. So like I was preparing. You only when this is so usually even in the class I do only morning class. Morning 10 to 1 I will be taking class. Afternoon I will give what openings and all I will explain some days. The coaches will take care. What should be done I will tell and they take care. So when there is more requirement for students, I will be taking the whole day off. I will be preparing for them. They will take care. So it's absolutely because of the teamwork, not one person. I have to thank the parents also, whoever working with us from last 1 year especially. They're very supportive. trying to understand that, okay, like sometimes when there is 10 players playing in a tournament, so I'll say, okay, you handle 3-4 players, so you handle 3. There will be discussions like that where parents would don't say, okay, you take take class for my kid. They're very supportive. Mostly I tell this to parents who listens to me at least. Listen to the kids instead of okay, some people might not be comfortable in any academy, you can say, coaching. It's all about them. If they are comfortable taking classes anywhere, that's great. So yeah, that is how it is working.
It is amazing. Kirtika, I was actually not aware of the full-time coach students that you mentioned. That is a very interesting concept that Kirtika mentioned, that she doesn't go to school. This is her school. This is almost like a school. So how do you think that, as you mentioned that you missed this as a player, how do you think that this approach of teaching, like coming in a school in format, like they have lunch and they have classes divided, how do you think that this approach can be beneficial for chess players rather than just spending 1 hour or 2 hour and then going back?
So this is the same experience. Okay, I wanted to be a little genuine. As a player, I used to work, but not very seriously. I was sort of little lazy to, doing chess books is normal. Chess books is easy. You're gaining knowledge, but at some point you have to push your limits to get better at chess. That's where I get stuck. As an IM, I became IM at the age of 17. So like later on, I was stuck because of this. I was trying to find coaches. There are amazing coaches. Online, I'm taking. I like it, but the problem is, you have to work throughout a day. That's where it is difficult. I am from a town named Tadepalligudam in Andhra Pradesh. So there is no other place also to work together. So like it was a very difficult journey. So all the players, because they wanted to play and give coaching, no one wanted to risk it starting, because you have to pay the rents of academy. A lot of other issues are there. Only coaches who are not yet getting tight, they are starting academies. It's very good because many coaches doing great jobs. I mean, only few academies are well known. But lot of recently, 1 month ago, I can say, we conducted a camp. AP State Senior top 4 players. The organizer of the tournament was my friend. He asked me, like, let's have some, kindly keep the 2-3 days camp. So I kept for those 4. Except the first, the guy who got first, everyone else didn't work with any title player, nothing. They have some coaches in their hometown. I know some of the coaches there. Literally doing amazing work. These guys, like coming from rural areas, going to school also, from evening 5 to evening, someone was working till 10, someone waking up early morning and working on chess. So that was very nice, only because every coach doing their job perfectly. Like we are an ecosystem, we feed each other. Like either you got journalism. 10 years ago, I don't know what is the use of ChessBase India. But frankly speaking, just because of that, my student Saryu got one Judith Polgar free camp. Otherwise, no one will know who she is. Outside Chess Sagar suggested, and then sponsorship from Sarda Foundation. So like we all need others. The coaches like us, we need beginners academies to go very well. So they create chess environment. They conduct tournaments. More players will come into chess. And just like even our academies like us, someone going in top and getting in their names in paper, everyone knows. So more people are ready to come into chess. So just like even I'm talking about the other coaches, none of them have a big passion to become coaches or something. But okay, they started, they do, but they were helping me like anything to achieve my dream. So yeah, like we all, even I can tell about students nowadays. This year, this work culture became very well in my academy. Till last year, more of kids are there. The difference between kids and adult players are like lot of difference, strength. But now everyone was almost similar. You can see Kirtika is already 1900. Almost out of 20 full-time students I have, around 12 are like above 1900. So they were like students of different age. So they are working together. During tournament, I give a suggestion. Depends on the way how they game style and all, I give openings. But at least I will make sure at least 2-3 people have a similar openings in some line, so that they can work together.
Right.
So I can explain a number of times, but if you don't work on them, you'll forget. Even one of the game we have to mention, which she lost in the flag down. Kirtika, she was not sure about the line that day. So the opponent might play some 2-3 options. She was checking. I said one of the other student, he's a big guy. They both sat from night 8 to some 11 or 12 to just discuss the kings into some different structures, and she remembered everything, got better out of opening. The point is now this culture is getting better. I was saying, okay, you guys out. I cannot ask kids' parents, everyone. I don't know how they will react.
Yes.
I can ask a boy who is above 16, 17. They'll have this maturity. It will be benefit for them also.
Right.
Someone playing the same opening.
Yeah.
So yeah, now slowly even parents are being more cooperative.
Yes.
So yeah, it's going very well with like lot of people's help. We
Wow.
cannot achieve anything without others' help.
Right.
We need more people. Yeah.
Right, we see a very nice setup here. That it's almost like a school where the class where people can come and teacher will teach here. That is very nice. So Krishna, if you want to tell us that what is the criteria that you look for in a student before, like I'm sure that not everybody who can come in can get an admission, and how busy is your schedule?
So okay, like I told you. Let's go to the first question. Criteria earlier I kept when I started academy. I thought because I am the only one there, I wanted to only take students according to the world rating. This March they have some changes, right? World rating I kept below, at least 1300 or something. So okay, I got lesser students only, but I'm fine with it. Then slowly, okay. Last year I realized when I have more coaches, I'm even taking unrateds also now.
Okay.
But okay, at least first I wanted them to see 1-2 days if they can sit the whole day.
Right.
So and they should be little cooperative to understand. Sometimes okay, people think there is a 2400 in this batch.
Yes.
Until 1600 they are able to handle what is happening. I can work on the structures how to do, and I can help them.
Right.
When everyone in the class, I can help everyone according to their situation. But someone coming from unrated and sitting here, it's very difficult for them.
Yes.
Where some parents think it is better if they think they learn more difficult subject, they'll become a better player.
Yeah.
It's not the case.
Absolutely.
Exactly, as ChessBase, So earlier I didn't take this with unrated. We got little issues because I also didn't have proper planning of trained to not able to explain. Now it's going well. So we kept separate batch. So the sir you saw there, he's handling.
Okay.
He's other 2200. We all three we involve in every batches.
Right.
So yeah, that's how it works. Depends on 1-2 days. They'll say 1 month they pay and just first see if they can adjust here or not. Yeah, so that's all. And the next thing you asked,
yes, criteria, and how do you I also forgot that what I asked.
how do you manage?
Manage. Yeah, the first thing is that how do you manage your your chess career and coaching?
No, earlier when I started, I told the parents who joined earlier, yearly 2-3 months I'll play tournaments. Rest of the 9 months I'll be in coaching. I said either you can take pause that time or we'll find other course. But later on, I don't know. Literally with lack of understanding of chess academy, I started. I'm only passionate that I wanted to give coaching offline only.
Okay.
So I started, but later on I got a lot of issues, and earlier I was a little down that what's happening. But then I started to resolve one after one issue. We're trying to get better, and yeah, slowly things got work. We'll have issues. We'll have to resolve it. Just like I said, starting what are the issues I face during tournaments, I'm not able to help as much as they can. And there were some myths. People think, I don't know what, with the Kirtika, if any opening conversation came, you would have understood. Opening should be worked in the academy, not in the tournament.
Yes.
So you have, for someone on a higher level or something, they can play anything. That's different. They have to work here. What they will do the whole year. Where people ask me during the tournament, you did special preparation for opponent. What you are doing in the academy or what you are doing in the home. So morning 3, the academy structure is morning 10 to evening 5. Morning 3 hours, I'll take the class. Like 1 hour on calculation and 2 hours on decision making. Which game she showed you?
The 10th game.
This Rilopus.
Yes.
Yeah, how you felt about that?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. So the point is, this is structure.
Yes,
Actually,
structure.
she didn't play great. The point is the position. Even it's not opponent mistake. Also, it's difficult to play from the black.
Right.
So sometimes you'll get structure. Sometimes decision making. There is no such positions like winner, good move or bad move. Just give a position. Let's see how you will make a decision. So these are the discussions happening in the morning, and afternoon after 1 hour and game class, Warren will, the other coach will take, and I'll tell what to do between 3 to 5, and yeah, again during the tournament, that's what again if you ask who has a good chess career for in the long run, this is the answer. During tournaments, I'll tell these are the opening issues you guys are facing. When you are preparing against opponent, we'll know. That opponent might not play that line. But you have to note it that we have faced before the game, we were worried about that line. After coming back to the academy, just remind me because I am not going to remember all the 20 players tournament statistics. So then I'll tell what with which player you have to play. I know every player's game style, what they can play. So I'll make someone to play on that structure that day.
Okay.
Let's have some discussion.
Yes.
Like Varun is very knowledgeable. He can explain anything in the afternoon. If any doubts, I am there. For preparing openings, I'll be doing. Like afternoon, whatever explanation is there, he will handle. Or the other coach is there who is 20-200. He is like more good with handling kids. I wanted to say kids doesn't mean weaker players.
Yeah.
Even Kirtika. Kids. I mean, the play doesn't matter how strong they are.
Yeah.
Somehow, with someone who has a 17 years, 20 years age, they will be more responsible compared with the kids because they have already wasted some time in their career. In my academy, I can say from the starting, such type of players getting very good results. You can say Sarayu or other players who increase very well because they already sometimes they get stuck at least rating. So they were more passionate and they don't want to waste any time.
Yes.
So that will work. So for kids, you have to be more. I'll tell something they might not do. I'll say he'll sit with them and say you have to play this game, you have to do this. He'll inform everything in and out. So we had a very good team. Like one guy who is very knowledgeable. Like where without my absence I can leave a 2400 player to him.
Wow.
The same way the other guy who can handle any level of player, very patient with. So that's how it is working. And someone is playing tournament now. Later on when more students are playing, they will also join.
Okay.
This is
So Krishna, when we are talking about mentality of players, like there are different mentalities of players, every player is different. How do you tackle that thing? Because if you tell one thing in the class, it will not be same for everyone. So how do you manage that?
Yes. Like I said, during tournament, the new opening preparation won't be there. Whatever we have already prepared, we'll recheck it and all. So mostly about discussing. Like you said, every player is different. Let's say you already interviewed Kirtika, so I'm telling about it. She already takes so much stress during tournament. Take things very seriously. So not only for her, for every player, I say, don't keep tournament to tournament target. It is too stressful. Just keep a 1 year target. I say you have. The point is, let's say you have a target of maybe 200 or 300 points. You can achieve it in 1 month. So till first 10 months play relaxedly. You try to improve because for very few who are extremely talented players, they'll come to academy or work on chess books and they play well. No discussions at all. Maybe you take some 100 successful chess players, maybe 4 or 5 are like that. Rest of the 95 players, you have to work, you have to face issues, you have to struggle, you have to change more than improving yourself. You have to be acceptable to change. So this year I got more students, like I said, from outside. 1800s, 1900s, they are suddenly saying the opening preparation is too much, sir. Until now, I said, chess is a very good thing that you might not know many things and you can become a better player. Even if you know everything, you might not play well. So that's a brilliant, but you do working. Don't stop it. So they slowly started working. Let's say when it comes to tournament or how to plan. So at least this 1 year thing, they won't be stressful. Let's say Kirtika played under 17. I obviously wanted her to get something. And she deserves it. But what I told her before tournament was, you are not under 17, you are under 13 or something. Just go and play relaxedly. That helped her even after the flag down game or last rounds. I see improvement. Okay, let's say the 10th game was her best game to look. But my best games of her was different. The game against, I think some Anupam Shrikhar, she drew, where opponent played very well, positionally squeezed her from a symmetrical position. Kirtika earlier she used to have issues when there is no direct attacks. She won't play well. So later after getting her, she has her understanding improved. So when there is no direct attack, she is okay to play slow chess, how to improve positions. So that is where you see improvement. And the last year December, it was very bad for her. She played well in first half, under 13 nationals, under 12 Asian, everything. She played very well first half, last round she lost and missed medal. So that experience helped her this time to come back from that. So especially after that flag down, there was a double round actually that day. If I remember. So next round she was crying, calling me and saying, "Sir, I don't have confidence to play." And all. I said, I showed the last year chess results. Last year chess results, I don't know who got first, but the girl who got first played very well. She was at 1 point leading or something. Sarayu got second. She's very happy to get second. This year she's not even playing under 18 Asian world. So the point is, whatever you think this day, it's a very big achievement for you. Next year you don't even know that really do you take it seriously. So that tournament top 3 or maybe let's say there were some players in under 17 players. very unfortunately they played well throughout the tournament and just last round lost.
Yes, yes.
That doesn't mean you played bad.
Yes.
You are unfortunate and you learn from it.
Right.
So, okay, now I said for under 17, I told this for Geetika to make her free feel.
Yeah.
If she is playing under 13, I said you already got medal in under 17, don't play, don't relax, I mean, don't take stress, just play. So, for players who already are very serious about results and all, it's better to deal in that way.
Yes.
Players who think this is beyond my achievement and all, we have to tell them you have to get in top 3. You try whatever you can do.
Yes.
So, yeah, for everyone it works in a different way.
Right, right.
So, yeah, that's all.
Great. I think that is a great thing, that to think to go without expectations is I think a very good approach.
The best way is working hard.
Yes.
And like expectation is good. Okay, there should be some balance. The point is, let's say someone who has a passive game skill. The target is not to increase rating. You come to academy regularly or you work regularly, you are going to increase rating in the starting.
Yes.
But what about after you reach some level?
Yes.
I always tell this to students. As a player, what are the mistakes I have done that stopped me from becoming GM?
Yes.
I don't want my students to do it. Some of my friends whom I know, they got stuck at different levels, are some players who achieved by doing everything correctly.
Right.
It's all about the longevity.
Yes.
If you see last year, under 19 nationals, both boys and girl champions are of 13 or 12 years. This year, the boy won in under 17 was a 13. There are a lot of kids doing amazing chess.
Yes, yes.
But if you see, there are more players who get in top 10, 20, they won't get the same recognition, but they do well.
Yes.
But why there are not as many GMs or as many, when it comes to longer periods, many people in the long run where they get stuck, they are not able to take it.
Right. Right.
So in my generation, parents gave us time. They are not in a hurry, but they didn't give good coaching. They are like, why to spend this much money?
Yes.
This generation, even I was surprised unletters are coming to take full-time coaching.
Oh.
They're very passionate.
Okay.
So parents are going beyond what they can do. Some people I know, they cannot afford. Literally, they are coming and telling us, sir, we have some savings. We want to take 1-2 years of coaching. We'll achieve something and we'll go.
Okay.
Coming from outside state.
Yes.
I was very happy. Okay, just stay 1 year, become something. I'll be very happy. Some people got very good prize money, so they continued next year also. It happened with Saryu. Many people like that. So now parents are doing risk. Then what they can do, they are trying more. They are trying to afford more.
Yes.
But when they're not giving time.
Yeah.
When with the player where you have both, giving good quality coaching, whatever you like, and giving them patience. I think that's a deadly combination, you can say. And about the ambitions. If you keep, like I said, if someone is playing very passively, first we have to make them play active chess.
Yes.
Or someone only doing attack. They should know everything.
Yes.
In this phase, they might lose rating.
Right.
In one tournament, it might do not go well for a few days. You cannot explain everything to parents sitting with everyone.
Exactly.
So the point is, I tell this to parents like that. Just ask the kid if you like the class. They'll know if they, because they can defend themselves. Work is going on. Wait and get result. So because if coach is telling, parents will think in a different way.
Right.
So yeah, even the student, they can try whatever they can. And like I said, last 1 month you can increase all the rating. No, that's all. Like you to increase 200 points in K40,
Yes.
play 2 tournaments well.
Yes.
So you no need to, like Geetika 3 months ago, from 1800 she lost 100 points in a Hyderabad tournament.
Okay.
She started saying, I'm not playing well, I'm not in a good form and all, just for one tournament. So I said nothing, no worry. Her mother and me, we always discuss about how to motivate her. So she's a very capable player. Only thing is confidence issues. Then we worked well and World Junior went. She increased 100 more. Here she increased 100 more.
Wow.
So it's like again you might lose, increase.
Yes,
You keep 1 year target, and suddenly when we are counting, only when to tell the ChessBase India, when we are counting, we realized it was 500 points in last 1 year.
Wow.
We didn't, like, because it was ups and downs. So yeah, like when you see at the end, you are going to increase like that.
Yes.
So that's all.
Great. It was very nice coming here that we came to know about velocity, and good to see that you have this culture where people can sit throughout the day and work on chess. Thank you so much for your time and all the very best.
Thank you.